Hello, hello, I'm Smoke,
And I'm Cherry,
and
and
together
together
we are
we are
Hydra
Hydra
Game
Game.
69. And today we will be talking about Willow from Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together. Willow is the second character you will unlock in Don't Starve.
Don't forget about and don't starve together. You already have her unlocked.
If you interrupt me, how can I get there?
Well, if you get to the point already and that she is awesome, I wouldn't have to.
1. She is only a small upgrade from Wilson. 2. It is only because she has a gimmick. Not that impressive.
What? That's the best part and what makes her so fun.
And with that, let's start with breaking down her stats. Her health is 150, her hunger is 150, that she shares with Wilson.
And that's all they share. Talk about her sanity next.
Getting there, her sanity is 120.
Huh, never noticed.
That's because of her gimmick, which I will talk about later. To start with, when you start the game, you already start with a lighter in your inventory.
So you don't need torches?
Not exactly. It is a little thing, so it only puts out half the light a torch would make.
Items in your inventory. But for now, let's just talk about Willow's special lighter. Obviously, it's a quote unquote free light source to start, but it does have durability, unlike in Solo Don't Starve. And when compared to a torch, its light radius is inferior, but the lighter will last longer than just some basic stick with fire at the end of it.
So it's useless.
No, you can use it in a pinch and it can still light things on fire, and it works with her gimmick. And in Don't Starve Together, you will also have Bernie, her teddy bear, where it can be equipped in the hand slot to provide warmth and sanity.
Ability to equip Bernie to gain a sanity boost and even additional insulation from the winds of winter. As far as the sanity boost, it's pretty abysmal, all things considered. From what I can tell, it appears to be a plus 2.5 or so sanity gain every 1% of Bernie's durability, and the process is gruelingly slow. It's a neat idea that suits the emotional attachment of the character, but it is executed poorly. So perhaps a little fix is needed here too.
Well, at least it helps with her low sanity, but warmth?
Yes, you see, she will get colder faster than any other character in winter.
The fire damage was probably all Clay ever really needed to start Willow off on the right track, and they did just that. But here's something really interesting. Willow now takes longer to overheat when compared to all our other whimsical survivors. In my test, I found that it took 41 seconds for characters to go from nominal temperature ranges of 25 to 30 degrees to the first stage of overheating. But for Willow and her new fiery heart, that same journey took a whopping 1 minute and 30 seconds. And keep in mind that these tests were run without even a single piece of summer gear equipped for either survivor. But can you imagine having the umbrella or fleur shirt combined with Willow's new aversion to the heat? Bloody heck, everyone. It's like the Wilson's beard, puffy vest, beefalo hat, and heated thermal combo, only with Willow, who also needs less equipped, and it all takes place in the much more dangerous heat of summer. This is an amazing change, but
And in summer, she will take longer to overheat. That being said, when you equip Bernie, he will also lose durability, like a weapon would.
There has to be a better way to prevent that. I don't want to lose Bernie.
Yes, how could you ever survive without a teddy bear?
Says the one who still needs Fluffy Wuffy.
Leave Fluffy Wuffy alone. She is a very intellectual toy person. You know what I mean.
Whatever.
To answer your question, you can craft Bernie with 2 beard hair, 2 buffalo wool, and 2 silk. You can also set Bernie on the ground. He becomes alive and has 2,000 health, deals 50 damage per hit, and can draw aggro. Also, he can damage shadow creatures.
more trick up his sleeve yet. Whenever Willow or another player in proximity is insane, Bernie will come alive and grow to relatively monumental proportions. And in this state, he will still serve to taunt shadow creatures, which in turn will keep them off you. But now, Bernie packs a punch. Not only does he sit at 2,000 health, but he deals 50 damage a wallop too. He is practically a walking handbat who serves as a sentry, and it's freaking awesome. The best part? It's not only shadow creatures any longer too. Bernie will taunt and fight pretty much any hostile creature apart from big bats, which is somewhat a shame as I would have loved to see Bernie face down some of those guys, but the fact that Bernie is now as useful as he is more than enough to satisfy me for now. This update is so flippin' good, but make note, don't worry about your teddy dying on you. It only takes but a single use of a sewing kit to repair him back up to 100%, which is rather shocking to me considering his use now. We may see if that changes down the line. But there you have it, everyone. The Willow rework and all.
You forgot to mention you can repair Bernie with the sewing kit and that you can only have one up.
Now that we have shown you everything about Willow, you probably already figured out what her gimmick is, and that is she is our little fire starter.
Or more like a fire witch.
Sure, whatever. Now for some fun facts about Willow. Willow's voice is a flute. Her idle animation is giving Bernie a hug. Willow's nickname, Firestarter, is a reference to a novel by Stephen King.
Also reference Stephen King's Firestarter, a novel where the main character Charlie, a young girl, manifests her love for all things pyro after setting her teddy bear on fire. Jesus, talk about a terrifying
Willow's Victorian skin is a reference to The Little Match Girl, a short by Hans Christian. Bernie's name is a pun on the word burn. Bernie's voice is that of a person giggling along with animal growling sounds. And that is Willow from Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together. Until next time, talk to you later.